Hello, Graphite Knights, and in this video we're going to be making the Graphknight here, and he is going to be grossed out by the griffin he just rode on. We're also going to be making another panel, but it's going to be largely similar to this, and in fact it's going to be the foundation for this panel, because before he gets grossed out by the griffin, he's going to wave at it. To start, we're going to place our head. We want him looking up, and so we'll move the crosshair that you'd usually put across your initial circle to reflect that. His eyes are going to be pointing up. I realize you can't see his eyes underneath his hood. I just like to give myself those little markers so I can kind of visualize what we're dealing with. His helmet is getting placed over his head. It's pretty sweet that it's relatively easy to do. It's basically just the face shape, and then I like to make like the triangle slit for his helmet design. I think that's fun for him. He's got these curves too that come out like some kind of embellishments on his helmet. And then we're making the shoulders. You want shoulders to be like 1.5 times the width of the head, and that includes ears. And so yeah, that's pretty manageable. That's like a standard. It's not always the case, but just something to work with. For me, I'm just going to start peeling out his arms. He's going to have his right arm lifted because, again, he just hopped off this griffin that he went on a trip with, who brought him to this location. And he wants to thank the griffin. He sees it as a noble creature. If you are following the channel already, thank you. You'll know that the griffin is going to squawk at him, kind of, and like it's going to spit out a lot of, spit, yeah. And he's going to become grossed out by it, which is what we'll draw here in this episode as well. But for this, first second, he's just like, oh, thank you, noble griffin. I appreciate you and your kind deeds to bring me here. Basing out some colors, just trying to make sure he's looking right, and then we get to shade, and I love coloring the Graphknight, maybe more than I love coloring anything else, because it is just pencil shading. Like, you're just going through literally with your pencil and darkening things out, and then your eraser to make things bright. You can add some white to him, because obviously metal gleams and has really a high range of value in terms of brightness. That's what I'm trying to say. And so there'll be like blacks in there and whites in there on the same item, which is really fun, really cool. For our Graphknight, he also has like an enchanted helmet. It's a frost helmet, and so it'll glow blue around the visor. That's why it's not blackened out there, or like that's why we're not seeing like little eyes and shadows behind there. He has a frost helmet, and so it also causes some of the embellishment to glow blue as well. Then we're going to create our text box. Just made a circle, put a little like triangle-esque thing pointing to the knight, and we're going to type in there, thank you, noble griffin. It's going to go really well. It's going to be sweet. To give the Eud outlook, all I need to really do is cut off his arm. So if you want to do that with me, you're welcome to. Or if you have, actually Five Below, like right now, is selling, or at least at the time of making this video is going to come out a little bit later than right now, but they should still be doing it. They're selling these tracing light boxes, and again, it's $5. And so if you're drawing this on a piece of paper, you could slide that piece of paper underneath the light box. You could copy the parts of it you want, remove the parts you don't. I will say, if you're not doing this digitally, you're going to want to tilt his hips forward a little bit so it looks like he's leaning back. I'm going to do that, but I'm going to do that after I've finished the piece, right? Like that is an advantage of digital drawing, even though I get to use like the pencil and paper feeling, which I think is which is my favorite. Other people use different things, and that's totally okay. I get to kind of tilt his hips back, and yeah, you see it. And he's going to go, ew. I think we're not going to end up keeping these question marks, exclamation points, if you know your punctuations. I like them, but I think I want him to say you, and I think I'm just going to leave it at that. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I don't know, let me know if you want to see those exclamation points back in there. I kind of liked them. Alright, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.